The last evening of the year arrived quietly, wrapped in soft winter air and glowing city lights. Snowflakes drifted gently from the sky, landing on rooftops, trees, and empty streets like tiny silver stars. In a small neighborhood near the edge of the city lived an orange cat named Milo. He was not just any cat. Milo was known by everyone in the area for his calm nature, intelligent eyes, and gentle heart. Wherever he went, people smiled, and animals felt safe around him. Milo sat on the windowsill of his small, warm home, watching the sky turn shades of orange and purple as the sun slowly disappeared. He could feel that something special was coming. It was New Year's Eve. The city felt different today, brighter, louder, and full of expectation. Milo jumped down from the window and walked around the room. On the floor were small, colorful boxes, ribbons, and tiny gift bags. Milo had been preparing for this day for weeks. He had a plan to surprise all his friends. Milo believed that a new year should begin with kindness. Outside, the streets were alive. Shops glowed with lights, people laughed, children ran with excitement, and distant music floated through the cold air. Milo stepped outside, his orange fur shining softly under the streetlights. He carried a small bag in his mouth, filled with gifts carefully chosen for his friends. His first stop was the small park nearby. Under a large oak tree sat Bella, a gentle white cat who loved watching birds. Milo placed a small gift beside her, a warm knitted scarf made specially to protect her from the cold winter nights. Bella looked surprised, then happy. She rubbed her head against Milo's shoulder, silently thanking him. Milo continued walking. Near the bakery, he found Bruno, the old brown dog who guarded the shop every night. Milo placed a gift near Bruno's paws, a soft blanket and a bag of his favorite treats. Bruno wagged his tail slowly, his eyes filled with warmth and gratitude. The city lights reflected off the snow as Milo moved on. He visited birds, stray cats, dogs, and even a quiet old horse near the edge of town. Each received a gift, not expensive, but thoughtful. Warmth, food, comfort, and care. As midnight drew closer, the city became louder. Fireworks began to appear in the distance, painting the sky with colors of red, gold, and blue. Milo climbed onto a small hill overlooking the city. From there, he could see everything: tall buildings, glowing streets, and people gathering together. Soon, his friends began to join him. One by one, animals arrived: cats, dogs, birds, and even a few curious rabbits. They formed a quiet circle around Milo, watching the sky together. Milo stepped forward. Though he could not speak like humans, his presence alone carried meaning. His calm eyes reflected the fireworks above, and his orange fur glowed like fire under the light. The countdown began across the city. 10, 9, 8. The animals watched silently. 3, 2, 1. The sky exploded with light and sound. Fireworks filled the air, echoing joy across the city. People cheered, hugged, and laughed. Music played everywhere. At that exact moment, something magical happened. Milo walked to the center of the hill and gently placed the final gift, not a box, not a ribbon, but something greater. He sat down calmly, looking toward the city, then turned back to his friends. It was a moment of shared peace. The animals felt it: hope, friendship, and unity. Below, people noticed something unusual. From balconies, streets, and windows, they saw the animals gathered peacefully on the hill, fireworks shining behind them. Phones came out. Cameras recorded. Smiles spread. A small child pointed and laughed happily. An old man wiped a tear from his eye. A woman whispered, "Look, they're together." The moment spread across the city like warmth. As the fireworks slowly faded, Milo stood up and walked toward the edge of the hill. He looked back one last time at his friends, then toward the city. It felt like he was speaking without words. A new year had begun, not with noise or celebration alone, but with kindness. People later said that night felt different, kinder, quieter in the heart. Milo returned home just before dawn. He climbed back onto his windowsill, watching the first light of the new year rise across the city. Snow still covered the streets, but footprints showed movement, life, and connection. Milo closed his eyes. Somewhere below, people smiled more than usual. Neighbors greeted each other warmly. Children laughed louder. Animals felt safer. And in the quiet morning air, as if carried by the wind itself, One message seemed to reach everyone's heart. Happy New Year.